KHKT News Today.
Gotham echoed with gunfire Saturday night into Sunday as 16 people were shot in 10 incidents over a span of less than 7 hours, with one person dead and 3 others clinging to life after the overnight violence. The carnage kicked off at 9:43 p.m. in the Bronx when a man wearing a red bandana in a black sedan squeezed off 6 rounds at the corner of West 166th Street and Nelson Avenue, nailing an 18-year-old in the shoulder and a 20-year-old in the eye and abdomen, according to police. The eye-shot victim checked himself into Lincoln Hospital, police said. Later that evening, an 18-year-old man was shot in the chest at Brooklyn's Gravesend houses, according to cops. That victim went to Lutheran Medical Center and was expected to survive, law enforcement sources said. At 10:26 p.m., a 26-year-old was shot in the leg in Brooklyn. Just a few minutes later, at 10:35 also in that borough, a 15-year-old was shot in the ankle. As the clock rolled over to Sunday, the violence intensified. In Queens, at 1:02 a.m., a 22-year-old was shot in the leg. Soon after, just a couple blocks away, a 39-year-old man was blasted 4 times in the back at Astoria's Ravenswood houses at 1:09 a.m., according to authorities. The victim was discovered unresponsive and taken to New York Presbyterian Hospital, cops said. The evening's only confirmed death was 21-year-old Rashawn Pope, who was shot in the chest at the corner of West 125th Street and 12th Avenue in Harlem around 1:28 a.m., according to police. 2 people drove him to St. Luke's Hospital, but were uncooperative when questioned by police, authorities reported. Pope was pronounced dead at 2:06 a.m., cops said. Around the same time, a trio of young men was struck in a hail of gunfire on Brooklyn's Fulton Street. The men, ages 25, 29 and 33, were hit in the hand, foot and foot, respectively, when gunfire erupted near Thomas S. Boyland Street, officials said. All 3 checked themselves into Interfaith Medical Center. 2 people at a house party in the Bronx had a close call when they were grazed by bullets. The 21-year-old man and 37-year-old woman were standing at the corner of Wickham and Given Avenues in the Bronx at 2:22 a.m. when they heard gunfire. A slug grazed the back of the man's head, and another bullet grazed the woman's buttocks, according to police. A bit later, a 29-year-old and a 37-year-old were each shot in the leg near 180th Street and Baisley Boulevard at 4:22 a.m., capping off the night's gunplay. The 16 shootings were uncharacteristically bloody for the Big Apple, which saw just 24 shootings for the entire week of July 16 to July 22, according to the most recent NYC data. And the violence didn't end when the sun rose. A drunk man stabbed his ex-girlfriend's 24-year-old son in the neck inside the woman's Bronx apartment at 11 a.m., police said. The attacker fell out of a second-story window trying to flee, according to cops.